I think I may have run out of gas.
Oh, really?
There's some in the filter.
We just quit?
Yeah, I just started at and it just started cutting out. There's a little gas in there. All right, hold up. Well, I mean, oh well, we'll just see what happens. Oh, that is a big bullfrog. Yo, he's not even moving. Look at that guy.
I'm about to come up beside you.
This is quiet as shit. Oh, the 25s. Oh, you got a problem. Oh, club car's letting me down. You're letting the electric show you up. Come on!
You got it? Just need a little carb clean.
I think we got. Yeah, I think it, I think we need to take the carburetor off of this thing. Almost. Come on. You can do it. Oh shit! So why does it run okay when you're like being like a bait? Oh no! Oh, that's okay. We just ran over the lawnmower. No problem. Whoops.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the LRT Outpost. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm Kyle, and I have a bunch of random projects and hobbies that I get into, and y'all get to hang out with me for the day. Now, lately, we took a trip out to West Virginia to go ride the Hatfield-McCoy trail systems, and it was an epic ride. If y'all are into riding content and off-roading stuff, I'll do a tag of that video for you guys to go watch. But since we've been so focused on making sure our razor builds are ready for that trip, a lot of things around the outpost has been a little neglected. All right, one of the things that have been neglected is our old golf cart. It's like an early 90s, like club car GS gas golf cart. It's been awesome. It's already got like a little lift kit and stuff on it. And my wife has been on me off and on to get it back going so she can enjoy it and ride our little boy around and stuff like that. And I just kept putting it off. It's got this weird intermittent issue. Like it'll run really good for like a long time, and then all of a sudden it acts like it's not getting fuel. It's done that in the past, but it typically hasn't taken it very long. It would start running again, but this time it just would not do anything. So it's been sitting for, granted, maybe about a year or so. I came out here just for the heck of it, flipped the key on, in gear, go in reverse so I don't plow into our stuff. And the thing cranks right back up. I don't know. See if we can't get this thing cleaned up. We got new windshield, headlights, and a couple extra things. We also have a rear seat set up for it that needs some attention and try to get it back up there. So I have everything I need to do that. See if we can't figure something out there. Still acting like it wants to run a little bit funny, but also hasn't been running in over a year. So we'll just kind of see how it does. I might end up having to tear into the carburetor anyways. But we'll just kind of see. Let's go ahead and get all this other stuff slapped up here. Definitely need a new windshield. This one's cracked here and is overdue for another one. Headlights are super duper dim and pointed up into the trees for some reason. So we got new headlights for it. Engine mount donut is gone. Kind of
pieced one together with a little piece of rubber hose and zip tie, but that needs to be addressed. We have a new one here. That's the first thing we're gonna do. Alright, so just like that, new engine bushing is in. Now let's pull off the windshield, make headlights, get that swapped out real quick. Should be nice and easy. I think the windshield just kind of yanks right off. Everything's been real easy. Just these little plastic slides. I like these little hinges though. I'm a little curious to see how long those hold up, but I'm actually really happy with those. I think that works out a lot better than just the plastic little crease hinge, even though this one's lasted a good little amount. They always seem to like crack and break right there, so I like that it has like an actual plastic hinge. A lot sturdier too, so hopefully it won't make as much racket hitting the bumps and stuff. So y'all could definitely tell from the clip from earlier, these old halogen headlights are not cutting it. They're super duper dim. So I actually found some LED replacements online. Yeah, I think it's going to look a lot better, and it like replaces this whole housing here. So, and also looks like it's plug and play. So hopefully it's that simple. Let's find out. Definitely not going to fit. We're going to have to do some trimming, but they actually gave us a template. How about that? Let's break out the Dremel. Well, it definitely looks nicer, and it's a lot bigger of a light. So you're going to get a lot more light coverage, and they're LED. But of course it couldn't be 100% plug and play. The wire's backwards in this plug, literally backwards. So stupid. I was going to clip the harness off the factory lights I just took off and just splice them in. All right. Huge difference. They look pretty daggone good too. They really fill up that front end a little bit better. Cool. Get the other side knocked out. So this hitch I got for the back of this thing, it's pretty nice, little 2-inch receiver, just so I can put a little trailer on the back of here, like a little yard trailer or something. Nothing crazy, it's a golf cart. Pretty self-explanatory. These bolts are just a little bit too big for the mounting holes here. Just gonna drill them out real quick and should be able to just bolt this right in. And so far, it's still running okay. I'm gonna take it for a few laps. All right, let's just see what it does. I was doing this weird little go for a little bit then stop kind of thing. Does not like it if I give it more than that amount of gas. Keeping the gas nice and steady now, and it's kind of spitting, sputtering. All right. Still doing the same thing it was doing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take the carburetor out and clean it out more than likely. That's what it's kind of acting like. Yeah, definitely got some trash in the carb or something like that. So that's where we're going to start. All right, so I've done a little video on doing a carb clean before, probably a little over a year ago or something like that, but I'll do a little tag for it in case anybody wants to go watch it just for reference. They're all fairly similar, to be honest, but we're gonna go ahead and run through this one. Pretty sure that's where our problem is, hopefully. All right, carb is back in, got it all cleaned out. So fingers crossed that fixed our issue. So let's just find out. So good. All right, no spitting and sputtering. Oh, there we go. Now it'll actually take off. All right, very nice. Back in business. All right, so now that the golf cart is back running, new windshield, so it's not all clacking and clanging around like the old one was, and you can see through it a lot better. And the headlights. My wife really wants the back seat back on the golf cart, and I've just been procrastinating putting it off. So I broke the little tab that mounts to the back of the golf cart here, so it should be pretty easy. Just be able to clean up my spot, shouldn't have to measure or anything. I got little marks right here that tells me where it's at. I just need to clean it up and hit it with our little Miller-matic. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing when it comes to welding. So you guys that weld on a regular basis, don't roast me too hard in the comments, because this is probably going to make you cringe a little bit more than likely, but whatever. I'm learning, I'm figuring stuff out, and most of it's still good. Got some pretty bad rust right here, but I can grind that down, clean it up, and repaint it. This obviously is just ate up. Like, just not even really safe. And the whole thing is rusted. This corner's rusted. Here, I thought I could just kind of cut this piece out and just replace it, but I just think it's too far gone. So but I need to get it like back on the golf cart so I can kind of mock all that stuff up and come up with some ideas. Now a smart man would find a piece of similar metal, practice a few beads, and then weld it up here. I've never claimed to be a smart man. We're just gonna run it and just see how it turns out. I have a grinder, whatever. I mean, I'm no expert, but I think that looks okay. I got some little porous spots here and there, and I don't think that's good. Again, I have really no clue what I'm doing when it comes to this. I am getting some decent penetration because I can see a little bit of it on the back side there, so I think I'm good as far as that goes. It's probably the most welding I've probably done in my entire life, to be honest with you. But I'm hoping to kind of like learn and kind of teach myself and do a little bit more cooler things with the welding and everything. But this is a good start. All right, so we got a coat of paint on it, our little lower bumper piece, just some Rust-Oleum rattle can kind of satin just to make it look nice, stop the rust and everything. Now, if y'all follow the channel, I'm also like kind of renovating this old barn area for my shop. And this is actually going to be my makeshift like little paint booth just to do little small projects like this. And it worked out really well. Got a door with the fans that vent out. So this was a nice little test run. I got some finishing up to do. So hit that subscribe if you want to follow along with that as well. trying to get that video coming. I'm working on this as well as like a couple of other areas in the barn all at the same time. I kind of have to get the things as I have time or opportunities arise where I can kind of focus towards certain things. So I kind of hop around a little bit, obviously, but you know, it's just kind of how it works out. So we're going to bolt the back seat rack back on and make sure we can get the actual cushions reattached. One of the panels is chipped up a little bit right there. Nothing too crazy. I think we can figure something out. This thing's looking a lot better with the paint. I mean, it's still got some pitting from the rust, but I'm not trying to go perfect. It looks loads better than it did. So I think it's going to turn out pretty good. And then we have our little hitch step that'll slide in. It's got like adjustable settings. So that should work pretty good. This is kind of loosey-goosey. I mean, Amazon special, so, you know, whatever. I found a little piece of metal in the shop I can kind of shim that up with, and it at least came with like that bracket that you can clamp down to keep your tow hitch from rattling. It came with that as well, so I think using that and shimming it up will fix that problem, so not too concerned about that. The reason I decided to do it this way is because it's been nice having the hitch on the back of it and pulling my little yard trailer around and stuff, but if I had that platform originally here for the rear seat, I wouldn't be able to use the hitch at all. So I think I'm gonna maybe turn this into like a nice little yard cart build, just for little small stuff and for my wife to have a little nice something. The governor's already been removed off of this, so it goes up, I think, about 18 miles an hour right now. I know you can get clutch kits. It's kind of like a exposed CVT, kind of like with the razors and stuff. So put some stuff down in the comments. I don't really know much about these golf carts, but I think we'll actually kind of turn this into like a pretty cool little yard cart build. All right. I feel like that worked out pretty daggone good. I did have to do some rigging on the seat. This actually had some threaded inserts on the back side. This is the only hole that lined up. The rest of them I just used regular like wood type screws here. And because it's chipped here on the edges, I had a fender washer. I think I'm gonna go get me another fender washer. I just unfortunately didn't have a second one laying around, so I just did this for now, but I think I'm gonna go get a second one of these to put here. That should work just fine. So seat is back in action. This worked out really well. I am a little concerned. You probably can't see it on the camera. Maybe a little bit, but it does bow a little bit when you step on it. But I think just getting on and off, it'll be okay. It's not like we're gonna be hauling people around on it constantly or anything. So I think it's gonna work out for now, but I'll keep my eye on it. But I may have to end up rigging something else up there, but I like the way it looks. Nice and sleek and out of the way. And I just happened to find a net that fit perfect right here. And I looped it on these bolts on the bottom. So now I can put stuff back here and it not fall out. It just worked out too perfect. So like I said, I want to keep kind of making this like a rather nice golf cart, or yard cart, I guess is what I'm going to call it, because I want to be able to kind of use it for a little work stuff too here and there. But I kind of want to pimp out my golf cart. So give me some ideas down in the comments. Like I said earlier, I'm not super familiar with these. The suspension definitely needs some addressing as well. I think the shocks have probably just been up there forever. And you can also see back here on our little leaf spring, little bushing, it's completely disintegrated right here and cracked. So those need to be replaced as well. Ride a lot better. And we definitely need to give it a good bath and get rid of this raggedy pinstripe looking mess. But that will be a project for another day. As always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch any of my videos. And if you enjoy this sort of stuff, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe for me. I don't want to catch you in the next one.